Hello guys,
Hi.
how have you been?
Very good.
So now that we are done with the mastermind circle, let's move on to the success blueprint. Now what is success blueprint all about? The last layer of the Incredible You program success framework is to define your unique definition of success. Very important. This is where you take ownership of your success. So, what is success to you? Let me know. Tell me.
Achieve something that I've been aspiring for.
Okay, and what about you?
Be happy.
Being happy with being successful. Okay, so here we see that success means different things to different people. What I perceive as success might not be your definition of success, and what is your definition of success might not be my definition of success. So success is basically, let me just roughly put it. Don't you think success is, being able to achieve what you've dreamed of?
Yes.
You think that?
And that's when you become happy.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Happy is the outcome.
Yeah, the outcome of
Achieving.
dreams. So, let's recall, as kids, we used to have really crazy dreams, didn't we?
Yes.
What was the craziest thing you thought? What was the one thing that you wanted to become?
Fly a plane.
Fly a plane. Wow. What about you, Ahmed?
I wanted different things at different points of time. But I think what I really wanted to be was to be able to direct my own film.
Wow. Wow. Okay. And you ended up being an engineer now. So
That's how life is,
film direction is not in the picture right now.
not in the picture.
Okay, and you have been a HR professional,
Yes.
and that has got nothing to do with.
Fly plane.
Okay.
You can still have fights of fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, no one can stop you from that. So, what I'm trying to say here is, when we were kids, we used to go out, without restricting ourselves in any way and just dream and just imagine ourselves, the best version of ourselves doing the craziest things possible, which we now perceive as something crazy. But at that time, it made perfect sense to us, didn't it? But over time, as we grew up, as we were, influenced by society, by family, by friends, this and that, we somehow started believing that, I'm not, smart enough, or maybe not capable enough, or those dreams are maybe too crazy, or what was I thinking, dreaming about stuff like that. So most of the time what happens is that we don't allow ourselves to want what we really want, because we think that maybe it's not achievable, or maybe I don't deserve it, or maybe I'm not worthy, quite simply put. Here, in this part of the program, we will talk about the crazy, fearless dreams. Just going out there and doing what we wanted to always do. Okay, so there's an activity here which I will help you, which you will have to do. I'll just guide you through. So in this activity is a question-based activity which will help you come up with ultimate crazy dreams that you want to achieve and make a vision board out of it, visual board out of it. The outcome is the purpose of this activity is for you to believe that those dreams can be unleashed. Okay, you can go and achieve those dreams. So the first step will involve the dreams. You read the example of a dream and what it means to you when means to have a backup plan so that you can look at the dream realistically. Okay, so there is this dream of yours, and you should also have a backup plan so that if you don't achieve it, there's something that you can do instead of, if you're not able to achieve those dreams. So let's move on. The second step will involve looking at each area of your life. Okay, as we did it in the field of life, you look at the various aspects of your life and see which are the crazy dreams pertaining to that particular area. third will be in the previous list of the fearless dreams from step 2, select 3 of the biggest dreams and answer some questions for each one of them. And the fourth is now look at the crazy fearless dreams. What do they look like in your head? Okay, and then we will move on. So let's start off with page number 120. Let's go on to that. And just work it out and I'll get back to you. Sure. Are we done?
Yes.
So Lydia, would you mind sharing what crazy fearless dreams would you have in each area of your life if you knew you would not fail? That's so empowering. You knew that you would never fail. What was the craziest dream of yours?
So career in business, I want to become India's leading personal etiquette trainer. Finance and wealth, I want to build a portfolio of about 5 crores in the next 3 years. Friends and family, I want to go on an international vacation, maybe a Europe tour with my friends and my siblings. While in recreation, I don't have anything because I'm social and I keep meeting people sometimes. There's no such dream as such. But one could be going to visit Walt Disney. That seems like
US or
the US. Okay. Health and fitness. I want to lose 10 kilos by December, and thereafter continue to try and be fit and not gain back. Love life. I want to find a partner who's going to be distracted by me. Okay. Spiritual. I want to do Bible studies a little more deeply and probably also someday become a spiritual speaker, orator. In physical environment, I want to buy myself a nice 3-bedroom century air conditioned flat in a gated community.
Okay, that's so cool. What about you, Amit?
Well, they are crazy. My career business, I want to hold my own program with 1,25,000 people at the Salt Stadium.
Oh wow.
Finances and wealth, I want to have enough to fulfill any want, desire and any need of self, family and those close to me. For friends and family, I put in 2 parts. For family, I want to go on long vacations to any place my family wants and wherever they want to. And for friends, I want to be a mastermind to all my friends. In fun, recreation, entertainment, I want to make a movie that people will love to watch over and over again, like The Sound of Music, or maybe like Modern Times or The Life of Pi. In health and fitness, I want to maintain status quo, maybe become free of the backaches and the joint pains.
Why maybe?
It's difficult at beyond a certain age because the lubricants gradually get down. Love life, keep discovering something new or enjoyable about each other on a daily basis after the children are gone and settled.
Each other? Why?
Each other.
Not the girlfriend.
I mentioned it each other. We'll leave it
No,
at that.
that's why I was very.
I've left it at
Very
that. Don't put words in.
Very inquisitive, especially when love life eyes pop up.
Personal and spiritual development, that's most personal. Read, listen, watch and keep abreast of things because otherwise you die off. And the physical environment, it's repaint, refurbish, renovate.
So wonderful, so wonderful. And thanks for sharing. Now, we will write down you will write down 3 of your biggest dreams from the previous list and answer the following questions. There are a set of questions which you need to answer, but I will just take an example from you guys. Both of you can share just one example from your worksheets and we can move along from there. So the first one is, the first dream is, Amit, would you like to share?
Yeah, if my program fails, scale it down to a small or medium groups. Absolute worst is no one will come for my big programs. I'll think in terms of smaller ones. If nothing happens, I just get back to my routine.
To the life that you're currently living.
Currently living.
What about you, Rachel?
So, buy a flat, buy 3 BHK, okay, in a posh gated community. And what is the absolute worst that could happen if it didn't work out? I may not have adequate finance to buy within the next 3 years. Okay, and the worst scenario is I continue to live in my own house.
Yeah, the way you're living right now. Yeah. So it's nice. It's good to have a backup plan sometimes, you know. Now that you see why. Next, we will move on to the vision board, which we will be doing in the next part of this video. And we will take these crazy, fearless dreams a step ahead. We'll take a step ahead and we will see how much more achievable they can be for us so that we can go out and